Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for May 30th. May 30th is the 150th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 151st in leap years, and there are 215 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is mastermind. As a noun, mastermind is someone who has exceptional intellectual ability and originality, a brilliant thinker with original ideas. As a verb, mastermind means to act as the leader of some complex plan or scheme. And with that, we're going to start in the year 1536, when King Henry VIII, Henry VIII again, Henry VIII of England married Jane Seymour, a lady-in-waiting, to his first two wives. Now, we've touched on duels before, when Aaron Burr killed Alexander Hamilton in a duel. On May 30th, 1806, future U.S. President Andrew Jackson killed Charles Dickinson in a duel. And here's the story on that. Andrew Jackson had married a charming young woman named Rachel. Rachel was a divorcee, and for some reason, the busybodies of the day just insisted on making a big deal out of it. They spread rumors to the effect that she was a loose woman, promiscuous, or possibly had even been a prostitute. The controversy surrounding his marriage to Rachel remained a sore point for Jackson, who deeply resented attacks on his wife's honor. I gotta respect him for that. In May of 1806, Charles Dickinson published an attack on Jackson in the local newspaper, to which Jackson responded with a written challenge to a duel. Since Dickinson was considered an expert shot, Jackson decided that it would be best to let Dickinson turn and fire first, hoping that his aim would be spoiled in his quickness, and then Jackson would wait and take careful aim at Dickinson, and that is exactly the way it unfolded. Dickinson fired first, hitting Jackson in the chest. The bullet that struck Jackson was so close to his heart that it could not be removed. Under the rules of dueling, Dickinson had to remain still as Jackson took aim and shot and killed him. Tennesseans at the time found this outrageous and accused Jackson of being brutal and cold-blooded, and he became a social outcast. I guess he did move past that, though, because some 20 years later, he became the 7th President of the United States. On May 30th, 1854, the Kansas-Nebraska Act became law, establishing the U.S. territories of Kansas and Nebraska. On May 30th, 1868, Decoration Day, the predecessor of the modern Memorial Day, was observed in the United States for the first time after a proclamation by John A. Logan, head of the Grand Army of the Republic, which was a veterans group. The first Indianapolis 500 race took place at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on May 30th, 1911. Ray Harroun, Harroun, won in his Marmon Wasp, becoming the first winner of the 500-mile race. The Lincoln Memorial was dedicated in Washington, D.C. on May 30th, 1922. This is the birthday of Dominican-American baseball player and coach Manny Ramirez, born May 30th, 1972. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that is called, no really. You can also find me on Rumble, Parler, BitChute, and Getter. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.